In this session, we are going to see how to pass a sales invoice in Tally Prime. So let's go to Tally Prime. So we have already created a company in the name of Creative Business Solutions. So we'll pass a sales voucher in the same company. So the very first option we get a reference number. So in this reference number you can give a sales invoice number itself as a reference number and voucher date as a reference date, and even this date will be picked automatically. So why we need to give a reference number as a sales invoice number? In the sense, if by mistake if you have deleted some transaction, a sales transaction, then this reference number will help us to identify which voucher number has got deleted and we can rectify the same. If you delete a sales transaction, your voucher numbers will get shuffled. To rectify that and to rearrange your sales invoice numbers, so this reference number will play a major role in these cases. So we'll pass a sales invoice for Avanayakta Solutions. So before selecting a party name, so first we'll check whether the configurations has been done or not. For the same, so we go to F12 configuration, which is in the bottom of the right hand side shortcut key panel. So if you want to pass a sales invoice, make sure that provide buyer details should be yes, provide dispatch order and export details should be yes, and provide order details, yes, it is optional. So we go with Avanayakta Solutions now because everything is enabled. So first it will ask for a dispatch details. So it is asking for a delivery note number. So if you have delivered your goods and later on if you are making a invoice, then you can go with a delivery note number. So I'll give a delivery note number as 123. It asks for a date. If you have delivered and if you are raising an invoice at the same time, you can go with the same date. Or if you have delivered in the past date and you are giving an invoice today, then you can enter a delivery date number. Let's assume that I have delivered a goods on 15th May itself and I am raising an invoice on 21st May. So I'll give a delivery note number as 123 and date as 15th May. Dispatch document number. So in this case, you can give a dispatch document number itself as 123 as a delivery note number. Dispatch through. So whether you have dispatched through roadway, airway or a seaway. So we go with road. Destination, where you need to dispatch this product. I go with Bangalore. Carrier agent name, in the sense a transporter name. So we go with VRL. Bill of lading or LR RR number, which will be provided by VRL transporter. So I go with 751 dated 15th May. Because I have delivered a goods on 15th May, then LR number will also be generated on 15th May itself. And motor vehicle number will be a KE01A1234. You can give a complete vehicle number here. Next we have our order number. So even this is completely optional. If you are using a quotation, all those things, you can give order number or a quotation number. You can give a quotation number as 12. A quotation date will be like 10th May, which means you have given a quotation on 10th May, dispatched the goods on 15th May and raising a bill on 21st May. So these three dates may be taken place in the same day or it may vary. It depends upon a transaction to transaction. So next we have mode or terms of payment. So I go with 15 days of credit. So if I give 15 days, which means it is 15 days credit from a sales invoice date. It is not from 10th May or 15th May. It is from 21st May. I will be giving 15 days credit and I'll pass a transaction. Other references, if you want to tell anything else, you can type over here. And if you have some terms and conditions, you can give a terms and conditions here. So I'll be skipping these two fields and I'll accept the screen. And you'll be getting a party details, a customer details. One is buyer, bill to, and the other one is consignee, ship to. So if your head office is in Bangalore, in some other place, and you have a branch office also, if you want to send a bill to head office but the goods has to be delivered to a branch office, then buyer address should be a head office address and consignee or a ship to address should be a branch office address. So I go with JP Nagar here. So my head office is in Vijayanagar and my branch office is in JP Nagar. So my invoice will be delivered to Vijayanagar and my goods will be delivered to JP Nagar. And I'll accept the screen. I go with sales, computer, one number 35,000 and I'll pass a transaction. So once it is done, you can go to a print preview option. I'll give a print command with a current voucher and I'll go with a preview. So if you see a invoice, I'm getting a logo here. So how to configure a logo? This you can see a logo printing video and you'll be getting a complete information how to configure a company logo in an invoice. So this we are getting a complete company details with a complete address, GST number, telephone number, email ID, everything. And the consignee, I'm getting Avanayukta solution and the address JP Nagar, Bangalore. And buyer, I'm getting Avanayukta solution, Vijayanagar, Bangalore. Which means a same customer, I'm having a two different address. So here we are getting a invoice number, date of our invoice, delivery note, 15 days credit period, it is printing on mode or terms of a payment. A reference number will be printed as your invoice number itself. For other references, if you have given a quotation, the quotation number and the date when you have given a quotation, when you have dispatched and the dispatch document number will be printed in dispatch document number and delivery note date. So by road you have dispatched to Bangalore and this will be the LR number provided by a transporter and we have a vehicle number also here. And if you have given some terms and conditions, it will be printed in this area. So I have sold computer, it is printing as it is, and I have given some declaration here. So if you want to check how to give a declaration, you can check a video of terms and conditions. So you'll come to know how to give a declaration in invoice. And moreover, you can also print a bank details in the invoice for the same. So we need to configure. So after giving a print command, so we go to a configuration option. So in this field, we have an option called show bank details. So we need to enable this option to yes, and we need to select which bank has to be printed. So I go with Canara Bank and I'll accept it. So now if you go to a preview, it shows my bank details also. So it is showing my bank account number, branch and even a IFSC code. So by this the customer can directly do the IMPS to my account without asking the account number. The reason is I've already printed account number in the invoice. So these are the information you can feed in your sales invoice. So by this video we come to know how to pass a sales invoice with all the details. Thank you.